Yeah, what's up? It's a Triple B. Yeah, I've done a heavy video today, but it's that time again. It's that time. What time is it? What time is it? Well, it's that time of the week. I could do it every day if I wanted to. When I have to look at what wrong-uns are doing, especially self-pitying hogs like John Fisher, who makes endless videos whilst gorging himself with Chinese food with such gusto. It doesn't even touch the sides. And his palate does not even have the time to taste it. It's gluttony, you know? And this crybaby pig who encourages unhealthy binge eating and then complains when his fat ass gets pulled up on it by playing the world's smallest violin and claiming that criticism of his morally, psychologically, and physically disturbing, perilous overconsumption of processed garbage can lead to suicide. Yeah, it's the overeating that leads to early death. He disgusts me. He's a vile, disgusting, gluttonous ape with huge, fat, pink, sausage-shaped legs that can barely fit into his own slippers. And when I say sausages, I don't mean those nice, premium, posh sausages with herbs made from meat. I mean those cheap, uncooked Richmond sausages, with that grotesque swollenness, and that lead to obesity and health issues. And Big John, you know what? His ego is out of control. He's obsessed. Why? Why? Yeah. His ego, his image is based around being a porcine, glutton, pink pig with swollen ankles. Now that's a tautology, okay? Okay? A porcine, pink, gluttonous, greedy pig is effectively a tautology. And by the way, what is a tautology? Well, a tautology is, I believe, an unnecessary repetition, right, of phrases that mean the same. For example, you're gluttonous and greedy. Well, that's the same thing, more or less. Or you're a porcine pig. If you're a pig, you're porcine by definition. A rapacious, ravenous, overweight hog. A piggish swine. A Schweinhund in German, which allegedly is what we'd be speaking. Yeah, they mean the same essentially. But I quite like a tautology. You know why? Because repetition can be useful when making and stressing a point. So, to me, that's not a criticism. And one cannot overstate the disgusting greed, the vile face-stuffing, the face-stuffing greed that leads to obesity, the pinkness, the huge swollen ankles, the self-indulgent, self-gratifying, gourmand gorger that is this vile, obese gut bucket gobbler, greedy guts, food-swallowing animal that is Big John Fisher. Anyway, enough with the tautologies, man. But let me tell you this. Yeah? This round, moon-faced boar, the porker's latest video, is shameful. Now, before I show it, I just want to say, right, I actually quite like the Fisher family, They have a solid family unit. The parents are still together in this age. That's quite rare. They're married young. They're in love. Well, no. I mean, well, they're in love, but not nearly as much in love as Big John is with food. And the young Big John looked like a Chad. Yeah, he looked like a Chad. He was big, strong man. Even though, right, to be honest with you, he looked about 40 years old when he was 17, which was when they tied the knot. But he's not a Chad now. No. He looks like Napoleon the pig in Animal House. You know, I think it's George Orwell, isn't it? Animal House. Greedily devouring his family's money to expand his giant stomach and his intravenous lard. Yeah. And quite possibly using his own son. Apparently, he was really in debt, business-wise. But that's hardly surprising. When your food bill alone for yourself is 200 quid a day. And allegedly, his son, the kind but unfortunately very chinny heavyweight bum whose eyes are too close together, John Fisher, paid off his debt. That's the allegation. I don't know if it's that true. I don't know if that's true. Yeah. And what does he do? What does he do? Let's have a look at his latest video.
I haven't got any, John, I mean it.
You look gorgeous.
I mean it, John, go away.
Bash. Said it. Spar, here we come. Claridges. Bash.
I mean, look at that, man. Essentially, he's humiliating his wife for views, embarrassing her, taking pictures of her in her underwear, and she's embarrassed, visibly embarrassed. She doesn't want to be on Instagram or on Twitter in a private moment. What's next, man? Big John Fisher's OnlyFans? Yeah? And saying bosh all the time. Which is not only the extremely unoriginal. It's not like he invented it. It's been a word around for years, but it's the most cringe English bit of modern slang I can think of. Bosh. Yeah? All the while boasting about being in Claridges, which is a posh, super expensive hotel and restaurant that no ordinary working man can afford. So some might say, you know, he's rubbing the normal man's face in his trough, in a trough of his own sweating lard. He makes me sick. Yeah? And the video also has an implication. It implies he's getting ready to take care of romantic business in Claridges with his poor, long-suffering wife. As if there's going to be any nutting for that night, yeah? That big hog Fisher hasn't even seen his own Corey since 1989, and luckily nor has his wife, thankfully. You know? And to imagine as if she's going to be lying there thinking, you know, I can't wait till Big John rolls on me, flattens and suffocates me with his 48-stone whale-like physique, desperately trying to find some kind of blood to draw wood into his shrunken, pygmy-sized, rarely used Corey. Come on, man. You know it's not happening, man. Yeah. Even if it did. Yeah, he couldn't manage more than, 2 pumps? 2 pumps, 3 pumps, before he'd have to roll over, catch his breath. Woo! Yeah, sorry, love, I've got to have a breather. Hang on a minute, let me ring up the Blue Orchid for some reinforcement food. Then I might be able to go again. Yeah? And, you know, people think I'm cruel. I'm not. I've already said, like, gluttony is a mortal sin. It kills people. It's extremely unhealthy. I'm trying to help him. I want to stress I'm trying to help this guy. I'm trying to shock him into retreating from attacking and eating every semi-edible product that comes near his aggressive pie hole. Stop it, John. You will actually get more views. If it's about money, you will get more views, more money, and more respect if you had the strength to stop pouring MSG-infused Cantonese garbage down your throat as if it's from like a cement mixer, you know? Then, if he does manage to reverse that trend, he becomes someone worthy of respect, a hero to many people. He might be able to encourage people to do the same and not fill their pie hole with garbage, with processed MSG garbage. You understand me? So I'm trying to help the man, and I hope he listens. And you know what? Peace in the Middle East.